Hi guys, Alex here. Welcome back to Shook After Dark, and I am super excited because for tonight's live stream, we have a treat. We're going to take a look at Foodie Beauty's unexpected breakdown from last night, as well as her follow-up saying that it just wasn't as it had seemed. I will go ahead and leave some timestamps down below for those of you that are watching on the replay, but as you can tell, I'm not in my typical location. Right now, we're actually in a hotel again. So, welcome in, everyone. How are you guys doing? It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Kay, right off the bat. Live stream tonight. Yeah, I figured we'd just come on. I've got nothing else better to do. So, here we are. I feel like, do I have any tea to spill? You want a little tea? I'm not sure what on what, though. I'm not sure tea on what. I don't really have any tea today. Except I feel like I have to be like quiet because it's kind of like after hours, you know what I mean? This is so unexpected. I know I was like not even expecting to do anything today, but we really have to cover that video from yesterday because she was wilding. And I feel like we really jumped the gun. Like I kind of wish that I waited a day and like didn't post the video I posted on the first. I wish I like waited a little bit. It's like whenever I make a video, next thing you know, something crazy happens and something unexpected, something crazy. You sound sad. I'm not sad. I'm just trying not to be like super loud because people are sleeping, I guess. I don't know. It's almost 10 o'clock. You're stoned. Nice. Good for you. Welcome in. I feel like I need something to put this microphone on or else my back is going to be like really hurting by the end of the live stream. Hold on, guys. What can I get? Can I get that? Will that work? I don't know. Hold on. Let's just get a book. One of these things will work. This is just like, do you guys remember these from like the PSSAs or SATs? They used to give these out because they're so cheap. Cheap asses. They couldn't even give us the Nature Valley. Will that work? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that'll have to do. Welcome. Where am I? I'm in New York. I'm in New York State. I have to play I don't know if you guys do this, but whenever I cross like the New York border, I have to play Welcome to New York by Taylor Swift. And you know, we have the new 1989 version, Taylor's version. So I was jamming out to that, but I know it's like about New York City, but I'm not in New York City, no. So your school bought us KFC for the ACT. Really? We didn't get anything like that, but we had Domino's pizza on Tuesdays in high school every week. Let me make sure this sound is working. Baby. Is this sad to you guys now? Baby. Because they're no longer together. Have I ever watched Simple Treasures? No. I don't know who that is. On TikTok, is that like a LOL cow or is that like a reaction channel or something? Sorry. If you're a cool person, I have no idea. Not trying to like make you sound like a cow or anything. The only thing you got at the SAT was a peppermint. Bish. Oh, hell no. Retire the baby. Oh, retire the baby. Baby. It's sad. I'm so broken up, guys. So broken up about it. I did get some Lenny and Larry's. You guys like these? Pretty delicious. Are you sightseeing? I'm gonna go to a museum tomorrow. I just kind of wanted to get away for a couple of days. I could feel like feel myself just getting annoyed with everything. You guys know what I mean? Like every little teeny tiny thing annoys you. And it just adds up to the point where you're like, I got to get out of town for a couple days just to get away from this stuff.
Bitch, you don't have a degree.
You don't have anything. Are you in a hotel? Yes, we're in some dump. Some dump in upstate New York. I don't know if this is actually considered upstate though. Is it like it's either New York City or if it's not New York City, it's upstate? Because I'm basically on the Pennsylvania border. So I don't know if that's actually considered upstate, but or if you have to go like up further. Not sure. Not sure. I always just thought it's New York City and then everything else is upstate, but I don't know. Going to Buffalo? Probably not. I think I'm going to head over to the Great Lakes region after this little mini trip. I kind of want to see Erie because like I'd never seen that before. It's New York City, upstate, or Long Island. Oh, okay. Can someone tell me what lolcow means? It's kind of hard to explain, but it basically means like a person on the internet that people make fun of. No, they make a fool out of themselves, so people discuss them. And they're chronicled. The original one was probably like Christian or something like that. Binghamton, no, but similar. I was in Binghamton. I went there for like a hot second before, but there wasn't. I got like some chicken fingers. I thought you were going to prison. No. Did people really think that? So I just posted on my Twitter, I'm going away for a while. I didn't mean like to cause any alarm or anything, but they get milked for views. That's a good point. Yeah, lol, cow, milk. Yeah, they get milked for lols, or I guess you could say views too. No, I didn't mean to alarm anybody. I just made that tweet and then I was driving, so I didn't see anything until I got to the hotel. And I was driving like not all day, but like for 4 hours. So I was super hungry when I finally got to the hotel. So I there is a Taco Bell like around the corner. And I'm telling you right now, I had Taco Bell and I had to rush back to the hotel because this never happens to me. Like this never happens to me, but I was eating the Taco Bell in my car and I had to rush back home. I rushed back to the hotel because, yeah, you can only imagine why. It was not fun. That never happens to me. I'm like, maybe I'm getting old or something. Are you trying to clickbait like Eugenia? No, we're going to watch Chantal's big breakdown from last night. I don't know if you guys seen that yet, but it was pretty great. I haven't even seen like the whole thing. But I did see like we can watch like barbecue or we can watch the Girls Zone. I guess it just depends. And then I also want to watch like the follow-up, Check the Bed for Bed Bugs. You're right. Thank you for reminding me because I haven't done that yet. Should I do it right now? Poo-poo's in the kitchen. The Taco Bell Russians. Yeah, something like that. That never happens to me like ever. I have like a steel stomach. You know, we put a lot of different substances in there over the years. And I do not like, it never comes back up because I have a stomach of steel. I guess not anymore. Are you alone? For now. Just kidding. Just kidding. UV light? No. I heard don't even do like the UV light because you don't want to know. It's better to just not know. It's better to just not use the UV light because who knows what you're going to see. Obviously, people have banged on the bed. You know, that's just like inevitable. It comes with age. Stay away from the potatoes. It's probably all that like cheese. What was your order? My order was a Crunchwrap Supreme combo with a blue raspberry slushie and a 2-pack of Cinnabon Delights, which tasted like they were sitting out all night. I mean, they were crunchy. They're not supposed to be crunchy. And the service was good, but the Crunchwrap Supreme, you know, somebody sued Taco Bell for the Crunchwrap Supreme because of the meat. Or it was either that or it was the pizza. But the meat was like paper thin. I don't know what they're telling these employees at Taco Bell. They're trying to, you know, shrinkflation us or something, but like it was tiny. The layer of meat was like paper thin. Swear to God. No cheesy gordita crunch. No. I got that, and I got like, so you get the crunch wrap and then you get just a regular taco. Yeah. Just like a regular taco. Crunchy taco. From Hilton up, you should be good. Girl, we're not at the Hilton. We're at some dump. This ain't the Hilton, sweetie. This is a motel. Roach motel.
They gave me 2 chips, although I asked for an apple.
But that's okay. Europe has a really good veggie crunch wrap at Taco Bell. Taco Bell has tiny meat. The black bean crunch wrap, maybe I should just do that because like there's no point. Because they literally don't give you any meat anyways. Should I like lift this up? I'll be right back. Should I check the bed? I'm going to check the bed right now, guys. On live. Looking for bugs. Okay, that's going to take too long because it has a zipper, so I'll just do it after, but I can't find the other half of the zipper and I feel a little bit awkward. Bed check. What if it gets attacked by a giant roach? What's getting attacked? I was in this hotel in DC and I saw a cockroach right outside the door. And it was the first time. I know like I lived a privileged life, but I had never seen a cockroach before. Oh, shoot. Until like last year. Maybe I did as a kid. I don't know, but I just don't remember seeing a cockroach. We're lifting the computer up. Okay, that should work. That should be so much better. Okay. Now we're at better eye level. Better eye level. Check the roof vents for cameras. I don't even really care if there's a camera in here. Like, they're not going to see much. It's not like they'll be able to sell it on the dark web. Nobody wants to see it. Ain't nobody want to see it. You have a phobia of roaches? Do you now? Do you know? Welcome to DC, baby. Oh, that was where was it? It was Maryland somewhere, but it was on the border. It wasn't the best area, but like you go to the hotel and the hotel employees are behind glass. That's when you know you picked a winner, when you go to get your key and they're behind plexiglass. That's when you know you're in for a treat. But, I mean, nothing ever happened to me. We're just trying to ball on a budget. Okay. So, do you guys want to watch barbecue chicken or should we watch the Girl Zone? Let me see how long the Girl Zone one is. It's Chantal's breakdown from last night. Or we could watch Queen of WTF. It seems like a lot of people did videos on this already. We're late. plexiglass, something like that. Bulletproof glass, yeah. Like when you're in Philly and you go to the KFC, they're behind glass. I swear to God. You'd never seen anything like it before. I had never seen anything like it before. But yeah, they're behind the glass at the KFC, at the McDonald's. Walks it all back. I guess we could watch, yeah, The Girl Zone. I'm sure they're all great. She wants to go home. OMG. So here's the video we're going to be looking at right here. And then I want to watch her original mukbang. I'm not going to watch like the compilation of the mukbang, but yeah, we're going to watch the compilation of the live stream because it was just so long. But this is TTTTT. I don't even know like exactly what happened at this point. All I know is that it was interesting. Hi, Cinnamon Girl. Thank you for the super chat. Hi, sweetie. Here's a little something for your Taco Bell rental from Gmail Cindy. LOL. OMG. Thank you, Cinnamon Girl. Welcome. Thank you, Cindy. Do you want to welcome? Welcome.
Welcome.
Chicago's like that too, is it? What area? Temple University area. I miss like the corner stores. That's the one thing I miss about Philly is there was corner stores. They were behind glass too, but there was this one guy, like I had a rapport with him and he would give me like $50 50-cent bags of candy. You know, when you're on one and you just want like some candy, I don't know. He would hook me up for 50 cents. Everything. Thank you for the super chat. Almost Friday. Can I get a smell like coconut oil? Oh my gosh, we're throwing it back today, huh? Almost Friday.
My skin is clear. My makeup is flawless. I am living my best life.
I smell like coconut oil.
My skin is clear. My makeup is flawless. I am living my best life.
I smell like coconut oil. You couldn't find a decent grocery store near Drexel? Well, at least at Temple, like they had a grocery store on campus. The Fresh Grocer. I think it's probably still there. I went there a couple months ago and it's pretty much looks the same as it did 10 years ago when I was there. Okay, let's get into this. Is that Amber? Of course it is. Oh God.
I'm scared. Hi guys. I'm sorry. I'm very...
Do you guys remember the Macarena when that was a thing? I was very, very young. I was like 5 or something, maybe even less old. When did that come out? 1999 or something? But I just remember being at my mom's cousin's wedding, doing the Macarena. I also remember being at my uncle's wedding and like shitting myself. I was like 10, which is a little old to be doing that, but maybe like 8. I don't know. Whatever. She's crying. Were you guys expecting this?
Emotional, I might cry. Yeah, I can't help it. I'm up at night, like my husband's sleeping and I'm awake crying.
Here she is. And like what's actually going on here is this was like 4 o'clock in the morning, right? It was like 10 o'clock. I think it was like 10 o'clock at night. So that would be like 5 o'clock in the morning.
And I just felt alone right now, so I thought I would go live and talk to you guys. It's like I don't like burdening the real people in my life, family and friends, even though they've said numerous times, you can talk to us, you can talk to us.
I do feel a little bit awkward sometimes, like reacting to her crying, but it makes you feel almost psychopathic because I don't feel anything. Like if it was anyone else, I would be like, oh, I'm sorry, sweetie. You're convinced this is just good acting? Probably. I mean, we predicted her downfall yesterday and then she did this. Obviously, someone's a little bit desperate for those views. Obviously.
I like to burden you guys. Sorry, guys. I'm like not trying to be dramatic.
Is that really like the healthiest thing? Come on to her hug box. But the thing is, a lot of people on here don't like her. So you're just coming on for what? Attention.
And I'm gonna smoke a menthol because I don't smoke cigarettes normally, but except when I'm really stressed out. I know it's bad for me and can kill me. I can't help it.
That's just so... Is that too quiet for you guys? Let me see if this one's like louder.
You can talk to us. You can talk to us.
Okay. Sorry guys. Let's watch this one. This is from Queen of WTF. Foodie Beauty Chantal is tired of playing housewife and wants to go back to Canada. Sorry, the other one was just like really, really quiet. I could barely hear it. Janet Espinoza, welcome to Shookers. Can we get a welcome, Jason? Jason?
Welcome!
Jason. Okay. And she's drinking one of those Capri Suns. Honestly, that makes it even sadder. The fact that she sat up at 5 o'clock in the morning, her husband's sleeping, and she's crying on a live stream, breaking down while drinking a Capri Sun. That's the Capri Sun is the icing on the cake for me, honestly.
I'm sorry. I'm very emotional. I might cry. Hi, Laura.
Sorry. Is that a Capri Sun?
Yeah, I can't help it. Like, I'm up at night. Like, my husband's sleeping and I'm awake crying.
Is that a PB&J?
I just felt alone right now, so I thought I would go live and talk to you guys. It's like I don't like burdening.
I thought I would make a video for you guys because I'm eating my cheat day.
The real people in my life, family and friends, even though they've said numerous times, you can talk to us, you can talk to us. I like to burden you guys. Hi, Golden Girl. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like not trying to be dramatic. And
We know, girl. She wants to come on here and I really want to see her new video, right? Because apparently she says that this was all just impulsivity.
I don't smoke cigarettes normally, but except
She didn't delete it though, did she? Probably not. It's like her best live stream in a long ass time. You know what it is? She is over Kuwait. Like, it's so much different than the way that she is. But I know she wanted something new, but I just feel like the honeymoon, it's been a year. The honeymoon has faded. Like, might be time for her to go home. I don't know. She's going to enjoy spending the entire rest of her life. It might not be that long. Yikes. But I don't know.
when I'm really stressed out. I know it's bad for me and can kill me. I can't help it. Am I allowed to smoke?
Cigarettes.
I don't even care. So I just feel weird. I don't know how to explain it. I just want a beeze.
Yeah, she said she doesn't smoke, but like just the other day she was sucking down the shisha. So what difference does it make? As I puff on my vape stick.
Yeah, I miss my family. It's like I feel conflicted with my identity. A lot of
It's probably a situation because her views have been like an all-time low. They've never been this low in the entire time that I've watched her on YouTube. They have never been this low. So she knew that she needed to pull out some big guns, and that's the waterworks. But there could also be a hint of truth to it, because is it really that hard to believe that she misses home a little bit? It would be kind of crazy if she didn't miss home at all.
ways. You should wake up Salah. He's your soulmate. You don't want to share with. I don't want to wake him up. What triggered you? It's like
So I think it's a little bit of both. I think that like she's partially genuine just in the fact that she does miss home and she is miserable. I mean, everybody has been saying that for years. Not years, but months since she's got to Kuwait, right? But also it does take a certain amount of calculation to want to open up your phone and press record or press go live, you know, when you're crying. Everything. Thank you for the super chat. Giving HRH collection. I don't know if it's giving that, but oh wait, didn't HRH do like cry with me? I didn't get to see that. Is that what you're talking about? So HRH posted cry with me today. I got the notif, but I didn't watch it. I was actually listening to Brittany's book like the whole drive. So good. I almost cried. Okay. I got to the Justin part.
I have to be private about a lot of things, you know.
There's nothing going on. Like there's literally nothing going on. She's not being private about anything. There's just nothing going on.
Okay, I guess. I might go home for a while. It's nothing against Salah at all. Like I love him so much. But sometimes I'm just like really conflicted and like.
Is she gonna take her man to Canada or what?
Within myself and like feel like it's like a me problem. Like even though he reassures me that he accepts me for how I am, I feel like I have so much mental health problems. It just feels.
Maybe you should actually see a mental health professional. I mean, you can see somebody from Canada on your phone. Honestly, probably, right? But instead she chooses to just like take a antidepressant that you get at over the counter in Kuwait. Like
Old and fat and barren.
roll that back.
So much mental health problems. I just feel old and fat and barren.
It's finally catching up to her. I mean, like she said, it's not just mental health, it's physical health. I mean, her trip to Thailand was severely thwarted by her size and her inability to do certain things. She had months though. Like, I don't feel bad. She had months to get her shit together. She could have been down to 299.9 and things would have been so much easier for her. Maybe not 299.9, but she could have lost like 25 pounds. It would have been easier. Instead, she gained 25.
I just want to live peacefully, not having those insecurities in a relationship. I don't want to somewhere. It's like I don't know if it's my mental illness, but I just want to like be comfortable in my home and play video games and just relax and like go live whenever I want to. I want to drive.
And what's really sad is she has nobody to blame but herself. The only thing that she's not responsible for is her age. You know, everybody ages, but and I do like the one thing I do feel a little bit bad about is excuse me guys. The one thing I need a sip of water. The one thing I do feel like a little bit bad about is like her being barren, you know, but at the end of the day, she is the architect of her own demise. It's because she ate herself to that position. It's sad though.
Around on the long road sometimes. It's just that sometimes it's hard not having the comforts or the crutches that I had in Canada, you know, or
like the wheelchairs.
I know this is bad to say as a Muslim, but I do miss like the wheelchairs sometimes, not wheelchairs, like, but and I know it's bad for me and it's an addiction. So the crutches, you know what I mean? Like things that make life bearable. There's just like insecurities I have when I think if I was alone. I have told Salah all this before that I wouldn't have to worry about like just me.
I got some new gummies the other night I took them and I was like freaking out. Sometimes they're just not, I don't know. I just have to take like a tiny little bite, like a tiny little nibble, because otherwise I start freaking out and I like regret my decisions and I think about like what I'm doing and it's just too much. Versus then when I sober up, like none of that matters. So
like my grandma that way, just me. Like she was always alone. I understand why. There's things I do very much dislike about Canada, yeah. But I don't.
Yeah, she double dipped in Thailand. Do you guys think? Probably. I mean, it was on every street corner. It was literally on like every street corner.
I don't know if it was Canada or if it was just my life there that I hated, you know? I'm like confused. Are the things I dislike about Kuwait? Yeah. I wish I could drive around. You're not barren, you have so much worth. The thing is, I don't want children. I know
she can drive around. I mean, she did. She just, you think she misses driving and marijuana the most? Yeah, probably. She can drive around. She just Because remember, she did a video like driving around Kuwait, but she said never again because it's just like too much. That is a big hit to somebody, especially somebody like Foodie, where she relies on the car as almost a mobility device. Whereas, like, if I was living in Kuwait, I think they live in the city, right? They live like next to the beach. Realistically, anybody else could just walk to the grocery store, could just walk to the corner store, could just walk, wherever to the beach. And she can't. She needs that car. And she needs like a suburban environment where she can just go from the house to the car, to the store, to the scooter, to the car, to home. She's not really built for urban environments.
There's no way I can have I'm a grandma already, and that's how I feel.
Urban
like bringing all my
environments.
mental health problems onto Salah. He's normal. He's fucking normal. I feel like betraying him talking about this online. I know. With us, I need to feel free to like express myself as well. I just feel like I have limited freedom in certain things. Kids are too much work. I can't have kids. I can't even take care of my effing self. There's just things I can't tell you guys out of respect and privacy. Obviously our relationship is not perfect. I think a lot of it's
Didn't she say just a couple of months ago that she wanted kids? It was only to like upset the audience. That was during one of her rages, right? She was saying like, we're going to have kids. And it's like, we know you don't want kids, period. One, you can't take care of yourself. Two, you're selfish and your needs come first. So at the end of the day, I cannot see her being a parent anytime soon. The only way I could ever see that happening is if she got like weight loss surgery and really got her shit together. Then maybe she can be like, but who wants to be a parent when they're 50? 40 is right around the corner for her. And I don't see her getting her shit together anytime soon. So you don't really want to adopt at age 50. You could, but the problem is you're going to be 70 when that kid's 20.
me problem too. I didn't acknowledge any of my problems from back home. Like with you know who. I don't even want to live in the same country as that person. Honestly.
Yeah, Salah wants kids. I think that's true.
I don't. I've always talked about these things. I've always liked to be open, and I just don't feel like me. And it contradicts who I am now. Like as
Oh, really? She was in Pizza's chat last night?
like a Muslim woman, they don't typically talk about their problems like that. Yeah, I didn't heal on anything. I don't want to like think about it. I just want to deal with some health things too. Like I don't know what's wrong with me. Like why am I so effing fucking stupid? Like I don't care about myself or something. Like I know my blood pressure's high right now. I have a headache and I'm smoking. Like I don't even care. I always compare myself to like another like traditional Muslim woman he would marry besides me. I have so many problems that I brought here. Being married makes my insecurities come out. I feel like I have duties as a wife that I just I can't do all the time. Or do I even want to sometimes,
Oh my
It's
God.
the entire package. Yeah, but like a part of me doesn't believe that. You know what I mean? Golden girl, like part of me feels like
What does she think that she should be doing? Like cooking for him? What does he do? I just wonder, like, I really wonder about the dynamics of that relationship behind the scenes. Like, is he just playing video games all day? Is he actually out selling perfume, running this business with his BFF, Murad? What's actually going on? And then what is her responsibilities to keep the house clean, to do like the traditional 1950s housewife kind of stuff, cook and clean and take care of the house, take care of the apartment, take care of the pets? I don't know. It's so weird. But then she also said that Salah does everything. Like Salah takes care of, I feel like she kind of almost hinted to Salah takes her money. Like, because back in the day, like well, no, that's not true. Like the men would go out and make the money, but the women would do the bills. It just depends, right? But the way that she worded it, it almost made me feel like Salah takes the money and pays the bills, like with her money. But of course, that's just a rumor. Twiz Beats, welcome to Shookers.
welcome.
Welcome. He's playing with his sausage stick. He's probably checking out the red light district in Kuwait. No, I don't think they have one. Is there toots in Kuwait? I mean, it's the oldest profession, so I'm sure there are, even if it is highly, highly frowned upon, which, yeah, it's most likely highly, highly frowned upon, but
He doesn't really know because we got married so fast. I just
Doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
like to be free to do whatever I want, whenever I want. Yeah, maybe I just need a break. Maybe I'm just homesick. I don't know. But I think I'm going to go home for a while. I hiccuped in public and everyone looked at me. I don't even have the like, relationships take work, right? They take compromise. I don't even sometimes have the mental energy for it. I mean, the Middle East is wonderful. It's just a different culture. But I feel protective with Salah. Like he just handles everything in our lives. But me, I'm like used to
Yeah, that's what she said. He handles everything in our life. Like what? Is he the one like paying the bills?
being so independent, and I've said that, and he's always like, "Well, there's nothing you can't do here," but that's not true. You know, it's not his fault. Culturally, that's how he is. I drank all the juice boxes. They were on sale. I just don't know if I can picture like being without him for a while.
What is it like being a woman in Kuwait? Like I have heard out of the other countries in the Middle East, like you're allowed to have a bank account. Great. You're allowed to like live alone. You don't have to wear a hijab. So it's not like Iran or anything, you know?
So messed up. Like I just don't even know what I want. I just can't be around people. Yeah, Trixie, that's the thing. Western women are used to a certain lifestyle. You know, do you get along with Muslim women? I mean, whenever
Yeah, you're right. There's also a language barrier, but a lot of people speak English in Kuwait, and there's a lot of expats. And wait, what do Kuwaiti people speak? Kuwaiti? There's a lot of English. Like everything's also in English.
we go camping or
Arabic, right? It's in Arabic and English mostly, but she can't drive anywhere.
like sometimes if Salah goes to Diwania, which is like a hangout for men, I go and like I've gone a couple times to hang out with the wives. We communicate through Google Translate, and they're really lovely. They're so nice. Yeah, I do miss my family blacks. And what if like World War III breaks out and I never get to see them again or something? I
Oh my God.
Like I feel like I have a family.
Can you imagine? I was just watching, like, I've been kind of glued to the news. And so it's constantly like World War III, World War III, World War III is around the corner. But I try not to like doom scroll like World War III on TikTok or something. Can't live like that. One segundo. That makes more sense. Okay.
Here now, like I couldn't leave my pets in Salah here in a war. Oh my God. Yeah, I know. I just don't know what happiness is. I guess maybe like I feel happy and peaceful.
I feel like you're pretty safe in Kuwait. I mean, probably.
But like I said, I have those insecurities in a relationship. You know, I've talked to him about these things many times. Yes, but I like to talk about it on my channel. Like I feel like I've been holding in a big crap, and I just like letting it out. I feel inadequate. Like
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Freely Ryan, for joining Shookers.
welcome.
The cactus is the best side character. That's pretty cute, right? You've been watching a US woman in Kuwait who teaches there. She's young, goes out a lot, wears what she wants, has fun, but she's on a worker visa, can drive, etc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that they like prefer. I'm not sure how she even got in, to be honest. I guess because of her man's, but he's not a citizen, so I don't even know. But when you do look up like going to Kuwait, they want you to have a job. I'm sure she just put like her YouTube or something, but yeah, they want you to have a job.
As a Muslim woman, like if I go back to Canada, I feel like I would want to like medicate again. Like when I was in Canada and I was alone, I didn't like it. I felt sad and lonely. Like I'm gonna die alone. Now I have a loving husband, and what the heck is wrong with me? You know.
It's not enough for her. It's not the life that she thought it would be. She's stuck in that apartment. That's what it is, right? He's not a citizen. No, he's a refugee. And we talked about this before. Like in Kuwait, you're either like an expat or a citizen, or you're not, and you're treated like less than in Kuwait if you're not an expat or a citizen.
Honestly, I miss doing that. I miss just getting in the car and going anywhere I want. Yeah, I do love him a lot, Emily. No, we didn't break up. We're not getting divorced or anything like this. I think I need to go back home for a while. I kind of want to go like next week, maybe. I don't know. Kuwait is boring. It's not Kuwait that's boring. It's domestic life is a little bit, but everyone has domestic life, right? Stay-at-home wife duties make life harder and boring. It's okay if that's what you want in your life, you know, but I don't mind it sometimes. It's just, yeah, it's kind of the same thing every day.
She really doesn't have any purpose. Like, what is her purpose to sit on YouTube and eat for the camera or clean her apartment or cook dinner for Salah? I don't. She doesn't even seem like when she does cook the dinner, it doesn't even seem like she wants to do that. It's something that she almost feels like she has to.
What am I gonna cook? Take it out of the freezer. I believe that we're all destined for something. And if it's not, you're not where you're meant to be, nothing will work.
She's always been like hung up on this. Like she's so lost in life. She doesn't know she's destined for something, but she has no idea what it is. She even admitted at one point that, what did she say? What did she say exactly? She said, I always feel like, you know, when you're hungry, but you have no idea what you want to eat. That's constantly my life and how I live my life. I'm hungry, but I don't know what to eat. That sounds upsetting, doesn't it?
Go. No, I don't want to go back to being a messy person who just neglects life, you know? That's not healthy either. Married a man you didn't know and did a complete lifestyle, 180 into a culture. I know. No, I'm not leaving Salah.
Right, girl.
Too lazy to make shisha. You left everything in Canada to go there. I know. I still haven't fully come to terms with that, you know? But the idea for me was home is where, you know, Salah is, you know, your family is. Like
you didn't even know this guy. Like when you met him, you didn't even know him at all. And then you guys got married. Like, of course, that situation could end up. A lot of people thought she wouldn't even come back. Like, that would be it. We'd never hear from her again, which Salah turned out to be. I don't know what he turned out to be. An okay guy. He hasn't killed her yet. Jesus. But yeah, she didn't even know him. She could have been like locked in a closet somewhere by now.
I do love him a lot. Miss Happily Married is bored with domestic life. Pretty much. I feel a little subdued. And it's not my personality, you know? I miss doing a lot of things about.
We can tell, girl. Like when she does her mukbangs and stuff, she doesn't want to talk about anything. She can't do like her messy story times. But here's the thing I don't get. Why doesn't she just like talk about a current event or current topic or something? Why does she just have to sit there and talk about absolutely nothing? I realize she's like keeping things private, but look at the reaction channels. They keep things private, but they have topics. You. LOL. She could have drama with Amber Lynn. She could talk about whatever's trending on X.
A lot of things that I feel like are my personality, they conflict with like my Muslim modest behaviors. So I'm just conflicted as a person, you know? I'm not breaking up with Salah. I'm just thinking.
I do have to wonder, like, because did somebody sent the pictures of her in the bathtub to Salah's dad? How did that go over? Did they just never speak about it? Like, this is unspeakable. I don't know. How do you explain that? Her in the bathtub with the bubbles and she's completely nude to being fully covered head to toe. And I did see, I don't know if it was this live stream. I think it was maybe this live stream. Her hair popped out.
I'm just going home for a while too, you know?
It was like scandalous. But then again, we've seen everything. We've seen everything.
I can't have breakdowns like this even. I have to be able to have a breakdown if I want to. I definitely lost freedoms, yeah. Kuwait is really nice. It's very beautiful. Like the beaches are nice. You don't enjoy the beaches. You don't even like malls. Yeah, I do talk to, I mean, like I told him to be like private about us chatting here and there.
She doesn't like the
But
mall.
I do like, we do talk on WhatsApp once in a while, Pete and I. Muslim women are typically
Really?
allowed to, you know, have meals.
Wait, so she told Pete's like not to speak about her? Interesting. Notice how she said Muslim behaviors and not faith. What do you mean by that? Chantal in the bubble bath. Yeah, the bubble bath. That was at the villa. Yeah, she took those pictures in the villa. Remember when her and Nader got a hotel with a big bubble bath and he took that picture in the bath thinking that he was hot shit because he was mooching a four-star hotel room off of a morbidly obese woman. And she just ate that shit up. Like that man was just trying to get every last penny that he could get out of her. And she happily gave it to him. I bet she is kicking herself for all the money that she gave to Natter because it would have really helped out now.
Friends, but Pete's, it's a bit different. I need microwave cheese right now. You guys feel like I'm being fake? Why? Will you guys wait while I microwave some cheese?
Did you guys I used to do this when I was like a teenager. Me and my sister would microwave the cheese on a plate and then, yeah, you just eat it. She's addicted to cheese.
Oh, there goes my mac and cheese recipe. I just ate the cheese.
That's all she has.
Mortadella sandwich, olives.
All of her vices taken away and all that's left is food. It's kind of sad.
I do tell him how I feel. I told him I'm probably gonna go home. And before he went to bed, I said I'll think about it. And if I want to,
really?
Merry Christmas reaction channels.
She's just gonna sleep on it. Merry Christmas reaction channels. And yet here we are. Jen Chapin, thank you for the super sticker. Cheerleader. What is that? A lime cheerleader? Thank you, Jen. YouTube has like the most random things. Has she read her Quran?
It's cheese.
Like I told you guys, I want to read the Bible.
Her job is nuts. It's not.
I want to read about like Sodom and Gomorrah. Or like, I feel like I probably would have lived there if I was alive back then. No, but I keep seeing this commercial that is like, the rapture's coming, the rapture's coming. You guys know those. I really don't think that these people, like, I have talked to a priest back in the day, and like, I know there's so much stigma around Catholic priests, but this guy was a nice guy. These people on TV, like these preachers on TV, I feel like they're scammers. And this guy was on there like scamming. He wanted someone to send money. And he was like, this is on the TV, the rapture's coming and like half the world's gonna disappear. And those that are left will be left in crisis. I don't know. It just got me thinking. They've been saying that for a while, huh? The rapture's coming. What do you guys think? Is it coming?
Fitting. Just need a good beeze. I was listening to it. Is that a thread or my hair? Oh my god. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, the guys on TV are scammers. Yeah.
I thought it was a thread.
Your mom thinks the rapture's coming, like for real? What do I got to do? Just like believe in Jesus? That's it, right? And then you're, as long as you haven't like killed anybody. Just like hedging my bets.
Yeah. It is long, but ball on top. No good. It's hard to be somewhere where you can't be yourself. Sometimes, yeah. But sometimes I don't know what myself is.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Your aunt told you that you would be eaten by birds for being gay. Oh my God. That's awful. Luckily, my family, like I remember when I was growing up, like hearing some homophobia every now and then, but no, I don't deal with any of that in my family now. Mr. Zongley, thank you for being a member for 3 months. She's giving Shanny for Christ vibes. Oh my gosh, the Shanny for Christ vibes. What does Shanny say? God will smite you down. He will smite you. He will smite you. Ooh, we're in like a sleazy motel. So that's actually like really fitting for Shanny, right? Didn't she lived in that hotel that burned down in Pennsylvania, Scranton area, right? Oh, really? The rapture isn't even in the Gospels. It's not. Interesting. It's not in the Bible.
What kind of man wants to be with someone like who's gross, always farting, and nobody wants a partner like that, especially not in the Middle East.
Always farting.
I would never let my man go out in the middle of the night. I'm a very jealous person, and I can be controlling too. Well,
She's not going to let her man go out in the middle of night. I do have to wonder what the boys think. Obviously, Allah Shabib. You know, the thing about Allah Shabib, I don't trust him. I don't trust him. But it was entertaining. Of course, it was entertaining. When he said that they laugh at them behind their back, yeah, I can believe that. But I don't know about anything else.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'm not gonna let my husband out in the middle of the night. Who does that? And if
It's crazy that this random guy can come out of the woodwork and be more believable than Chantal, but that's just because her credibility is in the toilet.
they're going out anyway, okay, well, you can go out, but you are not going to be with me. I can't let Canada be ruined because of certain people, right? You know, my life before.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, better.
Canada's just ruined for her because of Natter. He's not even originally from Canada. But isn't he's not even allowed to like leave his province. So as long as you're not living in his province, he can't bother you. Or you could have let that restraining order go through, you know. Didn't she have a restraining order pending, but she like rebuked all the charges, so nothing ever became of it. Oh yeah, her taxes. But I don't know if it really even matters that much. I don't see Canada throwing her in jail for taxes. They're probably just going to hound her and hound her and hound her via the mail system for payments. But I don't see Justin Trudeau throwing her behind bars for that.
I have grown in a lot of ways. Like, I wouldn't go back to do certain activities for sure. Like, kind of self-destructive. I would never, I'm not going back to live in Canada.
She's going to have to pay it eventually.
But that's not the plan. I just want to visit, you know, just reassess things a little bit. But I'm not breaking up with Salah. I love him a lot. There's just certain things I can't do here that I could do in Canada. I'm chaotic. Like, I'm impulsive.
No, I didn't see that. Aisha's pinned comment under Piggy's summary of the live stream. Is it worth looking at? What was it?
And I really want to think things through. He sleeps through anything. Me going live and talking about things I probably shouldn't be.
She's crying wolf.
I shouldn't be doing that either. I don't like the word shouldn't be doing.
She'd probably get a misdemeanor at least, you think?
That's the problem.
I don't know.
If I want to smoke a cigarette, I'll smoke a freaking cigarette. If I want to freaking do something, I'll do it. I'm so used to doing nothing alone now that if
I paid my local taxes like 10 days late. I don't know why I just completely forgot. Like I had it in my calendar. It's like only it's 1% because it's like your school district taxes. I paid it like 10 days late. Ooh, whatever. I don't know if they'll tack a late fee on there or not, but it is what it is. They got their money. I don't think they care.
travel alone now, it'll feel weird. I haven't bothered to learn Arabic. Well, like, I don't feel up to it.
It's actually just prepaid anyway, so.
Doesn't care if I wear the hijab. He would never want me to take it off. He freaks out if there's a hair showing, so that's not true. I know you guys miss me in Canada, I know. I mean, I have to live my life for myself, though, you know. I mean, you guys are right about some things. I do miss certain things. I'm a little homesick for certain things. And I don't know if it's just me. Oh my god.
Schmedibles and Burger King and Twisty Misty. Can you go to jail for not paying taxes? It really just depends. It depends, like, if you, like, purposely defrauded the government, then yeah, you can definitely go to jail. But if you made a mistake or maybe you just like forgot, they'll give you an opportunity to make it right before they throw you, the average person, in jail. Now, if you're like a big time crime person and you were purposely defrauding, obviously, yeah, they're going to throw your ass in jail. But if you're just like your average Joe and you like forgot something, no, they're not going to. They'll give you like multiple opportunities to pay it, because I didn't even know what local taxes were until 2020. I hadn't paid it for 7 years. And they gave me they just sent me paperwork and I paid it like 5, 6, 7 years late, and it was fine. But nobody tells you these things. That's what's so weird. Like, they should have told me when I was 18, like, you got to pay this. Nobody ever told me. Nobody. I've always paid my state and my federal, but not local. I don't think, not all places even have local. So
I better get off of here. what are the problems, internal problems I'm having, nobody can help me with. I can't keep making
Yeah, local income tax. Yeah.
lives everywhere and abandoning them. You know? I feel like a piece of shit for that. I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye, guys.
Bye, guys. That was interesting. What did you guys think of that? Chantal's midnight meltdown, breakdown situation type deal. That was from Queen of WTF. Joanne, welcome to Shookers. Joanne.
Welcome!
Jolene. Your parents didn't tell you either? No. Well, my dad died when I was 17. He probably would have told me, but I guess my mom just like forgot. Texas doesn't have an income. Yeah, I kind of want to move to like Florida or Texas or something where you don't have to pay it. But also, what about Delaware? Because I don't want to leave my family. So me and my cousin were thinking about moving to Delaware because there's no sales tax. So sometimes, like if we want to buy an Apple product, we'll drive to Delaware because it's only like an hour. And you buy your Apple product in Delaware and there's no tax. So you can save like $100 depending on how expensive it is. Like if you're getting, like an iPhone 15 or something. That's like 50, 60, 70, Delaware has nothing, does it? They have local income, do they? They have crappy laws. Yeah, but Pennsylvania has pretty crappy laws too. He was a corn star. Who was a corn star? I was almost a corn star. When I was on XANAX and I had no care in the world, I almost did corn. And I'm so glad that I didn't. Because you just know that shit's gonna like bite you in the ass years down the line. JJK, gotta go on a lunch date. Where are you from? Down under? Well, have fun. Are you spending about 100 on gas driving? No, this is like a 1 tank trip. So I still have like a 1/4 tank left. So this is like a 3/4 tank trip. So plus it only costs like $40 for me to fill mine all the way, maybe even less. But I drive like a Scion, so it's cheap. It's cheap. I kind of like it though. I like that my car, like, because I own my car and I don't have to pay any payments. All I have to pay is insurance and gas, obviously, and inspection and shit. But it's so cheap, relatively, compared to some people have like $600-700 car payments a month. Like, no, thank you. I like your eyes and eyelids. Thanks. I just feel like, yeah, like if I had a car payment, I probably wouldn't be able to travel around as much. So I'd much rather do this in my Scion than have a Hyundai like Chantal. You're learning about Canadian Jesus. Who's Canadian Jesus? Can I be Canadian Jesus? Gas has ups and downs in PA. It's still pretty high. I'm not sure how much gas is here in New York, but at home, it's pretty up there, honestly. It's nothing like California, obviously, but that's because it's Pennsylvania. All right, you guys, I'm going to take like a little break type deal. Well, I'm just going to go to the bathroom, but do you want me to put something on? Should I put on like one of my new videos? Or have you guys already seen them? I'm like starving. Well, then you should probably eat. Excuse me. Excuse you. Well, then you should probably eat. Eurobees when? Thank you for the super chat. Your first super chat. First. Pete's is obviously Canadian Jesus. Oh, really? Pete's is Canadian Jesus. Thank you, Eurobees. So I was Canadian Jesus. The fall of Becklin, lashing out at critics. This is a good one, right?
Get punched? Don't ask stupid questions.
All right. Hold on, guys. I'm just going to go to the bathroom. So enjoy this Alexception.
No.
She always said that the bruises were from rough.
I'm putting my fucking mod back too. I want Joe to tell you people.
This is obviously Natter Saga. So I'll hurry up.
I want Joe to tell you people off.
Okay, so she is going to bring back Joe. It looks like Joe is being resurrected as a mod.
You better run, buddy.
I wonder if he's still going to be up for it. I mean, she was quick to throw him out to pasture.
Mod me. No, plain cheeseburger. When I modded you, people went missing. No, Joe. You fucking beezers. Hate everybody today. I gotta go. Joe is the first one to judge me. I'd probably block him today if he was here. Friggin' hell. Hate people. I'm not defending.
Joe's actually one of the only sane people in there, I suppose. I mean, he does comfort her in a more respectable way.
Him. I'm not defending me being with him. I'm not even saying I am with him because I'm not in a relationship with anybody. I'm free to do whatever the fuck I want. You know? You don't know, Raining. So you're dense too. Eh?
I feel like she goes back and forth when it comes to this situation. You know, one minute she's with Dom, the next minute she's single and free to mingle.
You're blocked. You're dense for spending $10 of your money on something so stupid.
I'm just saying I would slip away. If that man wanted me to pay his rent, I'm out.
Nicotine withdrawals. Give what up? Why don't you just leave? Oh, thank you. At home with Melissa. What the fuck? No, seriously. It's my channel. You go. I don't care if you're with all. No, nobody should care. It's not your business. Like, and not just that, but what does that matter? Like, I don't know. Stupid. Impulse.
Why wouldn't we care? I mean, we're here to watch your life. People are interested enough to want to watch your day-to-day life. Of course they're not going to like him.
Anger. My anger is not an impulse. I think it's pretty reasonable. And no, anyone who supports me wouldn't do that. So, sorry.
This is reasonable. It's also raining on top of the distracted driving and the accidental puff of marijuana.
Oh, a narcissist.
THC.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not a mom, and I'm glad I don't have kids like you. Not having kids like you, thankful. Yes, absolutely. Narcissist. You probably don't even know what that means. I want a fucking definition not Googled. No.
Definition not Googled.
I don't expect you to like anybody. I can talk about him on my channel if I want. You don't have
All right, I'll open up a book, sweetie.
to be here, Pinella Ranchers, right? It's part of my life. Am I going to do something just because it doesn't please you? And if you don't want to give people a second chance or reform or whatever, then don't. I don't care. You don't know our relationship. You don't know what really happened in the past. You don't know anything, really, at all. So
we know exactly what you told us, and that's what we're basing our opinion on.
15 bucks.
Ew, the Karate Joe stuff. Yeah, Karate Joe died and he was a pedo. So that did not age well when I said that he was like the only, what did I say in the video? He's the only sane one in there. No, he was the craziest one in there, bish. I'll open up a book, sweetie. You need a ragey pinky? Should we watch the new one? I did wash my hands, you guys can tell, right? They're like, yeah, he did die, but nobody cared because he was a pedo. So I feel like it's okay to not mourn a pedo. No, thank you. Okay, don't care. Yikes. Can I collab with Enchanted Roses? Who's that? Is that Black Roses? Or is that what? Enchanted Roses, that's like Jessica Messica reacts to her, right? All right, so let's watch this. Oh shit, really? FFG was on just 25 minutes ago. We're stepping on her toes. Sorry, girl. I had no idea. Thursday Night Live. She's not usually on this late, huh? But oh well. Okay. So this one is called Spicy Crispy Chicken Sandwiches and Fries Mukbang. And in the thumbnail, it says about last night. So I don't know what this one is. I haven't seen this, even though it says that I've seen it. I haven't. I clicked on it, but stepping on FFG's toes. It's her birthday. Oh, was it? Oh yeah, I saw that. I thought her birthday was yesterday. Where's Amber? I don't know. I'm waiting up for her. I mean, I'm not waiting up for her. I'm thinking maybe we'll do like another live stream. Maybe we'll do like a car live stream tomorrow. I don't know. I can't promise it, but she's a Pennsylvania girly. Oh, Val. What part of Pennsylvania is Enchanted Roses from? It's a pretty big state. Like for me to drive, honestly, to go from Philly to Pittsburgh is like 5, almost 6 hours. That's how like big it is. Depending the route that you take. Okay. A mukbang that I actually want to watch.
Hello, foodie beauties. Hey there, beezers.
No. Oh my goodness, the person that requested a cameo, I will do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm sorry, I was just traveling today, so I didn't get around to it. She's a PA girly.
Hi guys, hi. Assalamu alaikum. How is everybody?
Girl, why are you doing this to yourself? I don't understand why she can't just get one sandwich when she's in this situation. I will forever be triggered by the 2 value meals. 2 value meals? Like, I just don't get it. I just don't get it.
So, I have a lot to talk about. I don't feel
When
like
you're
it because I
in
just don't.
her position.
I'm tired.
Yeah, I couldn't even
I'm just
eat that.
sleepy. That's all.
Like, if I had a schmedible, I could eat that, sure. But just on any given day, no. Not 2 full ones. And like, I'm a big boy. I could eat, but I can't eat 2 whole sandwiches, a Coke, and a fry. Like, I could demolish 1 sandwich, fry, and Coke, and maybe like half of the second sandwich, but not the whole one. I fit like when I get McDonald's, I finish it. I'm not missing no meals.
I have chicken burgers, and all I had to drink was like Coke or Sprite, so not much choice there. I have fries, but there's like a random waffle fry in my fries, so bismillah.
This is so good. It's called, I never had it before, Lenny and Larry's Cookified Bar. Chocolate almond sea salt. It is so good. How many calories? It's 12 grams of protein. And 170 calories. Not too bad. The sodium. Ooh, you watched Spider-Verse?
This meal deal came with 2 of their original chicken.
Has anyone seen Five Nights at Freddy's? I want to watch Five Nights at Freddy's. I heard it's on Peacock. Or shady websites. But you didn't hear that from me.
Sandwiches?
Thursday Lane.
Cheese, mayo, lettuce,
You're
and pickles.
blocked.
Hi. You have butchers over there.
Was it good? My friends used to make fun of me because obviously I thought Gail was hot, but I also thought PETA was hot from Josh Hutcherson. I only bring that up because he's in Five Nights at Freddy's, right? He's the star of the movie. But I've always liked Josh Hutcherson. He's a short king. He's cute. Is he like, I think he's the same age as me, like 30, right? How old is Josh Hutcherson?
Josh Hutcherson is 31 years old.
Oh, okay, he's 31. Perfect, right? Perfect for me. He's probably married.
I 1,000,000% did not feel like cooking. I'm just like energyless.
Are you guys gonna are you guys gonna go see the new Hunger Games? That's day one for me. I'll have to see if my cousin said that she'll go with me. We saw Barbie, but yeah. Stop trying to make fetch happen.
So yesterday,
It's not going to happen.
I did a live stream.
Stop trying to make 2 value meals happen. It's not going to happen. Should I listen to the audiobook of the new Hunger Games? Or, yeah, you got the newest one. I still haven't read it. I don't know why. I can't read books. I have to do the audiobook. Is Barbie streaming anywhere? Like shady websites. Look up movies Reddit. You didn't hear it from me, but I'm just saying. I did see you can get the Barbie DVD at Target for $10. That's it. So, not bad. But I don't know if you guys have DVDs anymore or if you guys have DVD players anymore.
Talking about my feelings opening up a bit, which I haven't done in a while. And
Barbie. It's on Amazon Prime, really? For free with Prime? Oh. Okay.
I
have Prime.
today I'm feeling a bit different.
I always try to boycott Amazon and give the middle finger to Bezos. But I can't live without it. He's got a monopoly. He really does have a monopoly. It's hard to live without Amazon Prime. You can order something now at 12 a.m. and get it by 5 o'clock. Like literally less than 24 hours now. It's crazy.
I think I was having a bout of homesickness.
That's all. Homesickness. Girl, what is that? Did you guys see? I've been seeing Starbucks in the Middle East because it's American. Like they're boycotting it, and all the Starbuckses in the Middle East are like completely empty and like barren. I just saw that on the news. Nobody's going. Starbies. But even people in America are boycotting Starbucks because didn't they, something about their unions, like they went after a union, like they fired the union workers or something like that. So a lot of Starbucks controversy.
Which does happen sometimes. I just never really talk about it. But
Hunger Games is SAG-AFTRA approved. Is it? What do you guys think of Snow White? What's the actress that plays Snow White? Some people are like upset with her. They think she's making a fool out of herself. But she's also the main star of the Hunger Games. I can't remember her name. Amazon is such a predatory business. The reason I still buy from Amazon is because it's just the cheapest place to get most things.
when it comes down to everything, like when I consider everything, the situation,
Oh my God, so true. Beauty and the Beast better than Snow White. Beauty and the Beast was so good. That was like one of the first remakes. The woman playing Snow White. No, she's the opposite of that.
Yes, I'm from Canada. Born and raised there.
Oh, no. You're talking about Brett Cooper.
And I know a lot of people from there. My audience is from...
Yeah. Did you guys see that? We're talking like not about Chantal, but anyways, interesting topics nonetheless. They're making like, because you know, conservatives are saying that Snow White is like woke, the new Snow White. So they're making like another Snow White. They're making their own like conservative Snow White. And it's going to have Brett Cooper playing Snow White.
Canada, US, Europe, the Western world. Australia.
Snow White.
And a lot of you can't fathom how I could be happy here. As a Muslim. And I explained some things that I missed. Certain freedoms. Miss my family. But overall,
yeah, Peter Dinklage. I saw that whole Peter Dinklage. To be honest, like it just looks bad. The new Snow White. Like I'm not mad at it because it's quote woke. I just think it looks bad. None of the remakes are that great.
for me, home is where my heart is.
Aladdin was good though.
My heart is with Salah.
My home is with Salah. Well, bring him to Canada, girl. Bring him to Canada. Bring him on down.
I love him a lot.
He can protect you from
He
the
loves me.
evil Natter. The evil, evil Natter. What does MAGA mean? Make America Great Again, you mean?
And I'm being sincere that I'm not miserable here, you know. I'm the type of person that if I was, I would just go back, like, you know, easily.
Would you? It's not really that easy for you to get on a plane. I mean, you have to buy 2 seats. You have to pack everything up. How's that going to work? I still can't believe that she dropped everything. How much did she even bring to Kuwait? Like just a suitcase, whatever she could take on a plane? Like that's all she got. Maybe I'm just too materialistic, but I would not want to drop all of my things. I worked hard for these things, you know? I'm not like super materialistic. Like you're never going to see me buying like designer clothes unless I was like a millionaire, then maybe. But yeah, I worked hard for my things. I'm not dropping them in a villa and going to the Middle East for some man I don't even know.
Well,
You come here.
not easily. But easy enough.
People don't like, yeah. The remakes, the Disney remakes. The problem is it's like fatigue. Because how many are they going to do? It's almost like a troll at this point. They put out a new remake like every single year. And it was cute when they did like Cinderella, okay, and then they did Beauty and the Beast, okay, that was cute. And then they started doing like Aladdin, Lion King, Little Mermaid, Snow White. Am I missing any? Probably. Pinocchio. It's just too many.
I know he's always said, if you ever really need to go back and see your family, I'll book you a flight.
Why don't you just go back? Like, I don't understand. Like, what is her huge aversion? Is it because of the taxes? Is it because she feels like maybe if she goes back, they're not going to let her go back to Kuwait? What is it? Is there something, does she feel like she's in limbo because of something happening in Kuwait. She's on their radar because people have been sending them things. I don't know. She's like a cockroach. I don't see anything like really happening to her, but maybe she does feel like if I go over there, maybe I won't be let back in. I don't know. The Mulan remake was atrocious. I heard that as well. That's actually one of the ones I haven't seen because I didn't want to see them butcher it. I love Mulan. I grew up with that, and that's one of my favorite Disney movies, Mulan. So when I heard they took the songs out, the songs was the best part of the movie, and they're not singing? No. I'll make a man out of you. Remake Anastasia. I'm down for that. That would be cool. Cockroach. Pocahontas remake. I don't know if they'll do Pocahontas. That just feels, I don't know. They can always do it like realistic, you know. Make Pocahontas, because Pocahontas is like a badass. Like the real Pocahontas. So make her like a badass.
And I know people think, oh, well, he can't do that. He can't financially support you. I don't know why people think that. That's just your prejudice.
It's not prejudice.
Um,
It's because we don't believe a single word that you say, sweetheart. That's why. It's not prejudice. I mean, look at Natter. Look what happened with the Natter relationship. That's definitely part of the reason why people think she's supporting everything, even in her relationship with Salah, because of Natter. She supported everything. It's not prejudice. You're prejudice.
But I have that knowledge and security that I can go. It's not that I'm stuck here, you know?
Are you? I mean, money's tight. A plane ticket to Canada. I mean, 2 plane tickets to Canada is a lot.
I do, like, I was assessing my situation because sometimes I'm very conflicted with what I really want. I doubt myself.
I can't with the lip smacking tonight. Wow.
I have insecurities
Emperor's New Groove.
that I talked about
Yes.
in my life.
His business barely brings in any money. That's why we don't believe you. I just wonder, like, he has to be doing something else, right? I heard some people say that he's doing like Uber Eats. I could definitely believe that. But I haven't seen anyone say that they bought the beezer spray because it was like $60 for Dollar Tree cents. So that business venture didn't pan out. Did not pan out.
And even now, I don't even really know what I'm talking about. But basically,
You're right. They are doing Lilo and Stitch. I did see some of the casting for Lilo
when I
and
weigh
Stitch.
everything,
I think they're going to do Moana too, even though it like just came out.
and that's why I'm tired. I stayed awake thinking about these things. When I weigh everything,
Ugh, that is so triggering. I'm so triggered by that. I need a soundbite. I need Joe, Jason, play the triggering soundbite for me. Where is it?
trigger warning. Trigger warning.
Land Before Time, kind of.
Oh, I have a Bobo. Thought I would let you know that. Whenever I consider everything, I am happier overall. here that
She has a bobo. So she has a Band-Aid on her thumb. What do you think happened there? Probably cooking, right?
was in Canada. And it's so strange for me to hear people say, you were happier in Canada.
So she's just taking that sandwich and dipping it into mayonnaise. Girl, you can't put the mayonnaise on the burger. Like, you have to dip it like it's sauce. No. Mm-mm. That is not the tea, hunty. It's Friday afternoon.
Which makes me realize, like,
welcome, Serena. Where you at?
People
Friday
really don't
afternoon.
know how I was
Australia.
feeling internally. You know, maybe I didn't express that.
Roll that back.
People really don't know how I was feeling internally.
You were miserable.
You know, maybe I didn't express that.
It was written all over your face. Sweetheart, you're not as sly and slick as you think you are. We know everything that's going on just by looking at your face. At this point, it's so easy to read her. Can read her like a book. Cam Nian, thank you for the super chat. Welcome in, Cam. Mayo, no. Ooh, I was just playing VR in the hotel. That's what I really wanted to do, play VR in a hotel. I miss my PS5. Welcome, Garlic Breath. Brave little toaster. What a throwback. What studio even was that?
I'm not feeling the greatest because I'm not, you know, doing much to improve my situation health-wise.
Obviously, as you slam 2 chicken burgers, the least you could do is just get one. You know what I'm saying? I don't stay away completely from fast food, but what I don't do is buy like a binge. I just get one meal. I don't know. It's astounding the things that she puts her body through. Astounding. You're getting a 30/80 tonight. Oh my gosh. I need that.
And that you can't escape from.
You're getting Oculus 3 Raven. I just got the Oculus 3. It's really good. I love it.
But people don't seem to remember
Fatty liver disease.
how people think I'm more unhealthy and eat more here. That's not true.
It's not?
My highest weight was in Canada. I was 402 pounds at the hospital. My blood sugar was 17. It's now like 6.
I don't believe any of that. Like, the only way I would believe it is if she pulled an Amber Lynn and filmed herself at the doctor's office. And even then, you'd have to question it a little bit. But what she's claiming here, her highest weight was 402. I feel like we've seen a weigh-in where she was more than that. I don't know what she's claiming, but I think she's claiming around 350. So that ain't that far, like, from 400, you know? How different does that feel on your body? Does she go to the doctor? No. She'll go only when she's the type of person to only go to the doctor when she absolutely has to. Like when she had the boil and she had to go in Thailand. Who wants to go to the doctor when they're on vacation? I mean, nobody wants to do that, but I guess when you have a boil, there's no way to deal with it yourself. You have to go. I had one of those. Do you guys know the butt boils? Like an ingrown hair above your ass, and then it has to be drained. I had one of those, but several years ago. It was really painful. I shouldn't even, that's like embarrassing. I think it was because of my like eczema and all the dead skin and like, you're really susceptible to infection when you have really bad eczema.
The last time I weighed myself here, I wasn't 400. You know, maybe 370. It's been averaging out.
It's like right at your crack. Yeah, the pill and dial. Yeah.
So
It's right at your crack. You want a picture? I don't think I even have any.
I was in the ER all the time. Blood clots. Oh,
I don't know what happened to all my old
I
pictures.
wasn't healthier.
Like, I lost all of my pictures from my iPhones. Like, my old iPhones. Before iCloud was a thing. They're just gone.
I miss driving, but that I can deal with.
I've had like really dry skin
I have a
lately.
chauffeur.
I don't know what it is, but whenever I go on vacation, I get to the hotel and my face is so red when it's not at home. I don't know what the hell that is about. But my skin freaks out when I go on vacation. I don't know why. Maybe it's like elevation.
Most of the time, I isolate myself with my mental illness.
No.
And a lot of the time, I don't want to go anywhere.
You've had the pill and dial. It is painful. But once they like stick the needle in there and drain it, like the pain just goes away, like right away. At least for me it did. I can't talk for everybody. MySpace pictures. I would do anything for my MySpace pictures.
So we didn't break up. We're not getting a divorce. I was just thinking of going back to Canada.
Did she just say the D word?
So we didn't break up. We're not getting a divorce. I was
Why would you even put that out there?
thinking of going back to Canada temporarily for a visit to see,
Oh
get
my
rid of that
gosh.
homesickness feeling. But I really
Divorce?
think I would be more homesick for here if I went there.
Nuh-uh. Whatever happened to the Kia? Like, has she ever addressed that? Is it just sitting at her mom's rotting away? Or is somebody using it? Remember, everybody thought that her Kia wouldn't start up when she went to Kuwait for 3 months-ish. Nobody, like Pete's was too lazy to start up the car. So everybody thought that it wouldn't start when she got back. But to our surprise, it just started right up like nothing. That's the Kia for you. I'm a little worried because it's getting really cold tonight. And it's like the first time my car has been exposed to like that cold in a year. So I hope it's okay. Should be.
The more I'm here, the more this starts to feel like home. And again, when I was in Thailand, I felt at home because I was with Salah, you know?
Auntie Phyllis has it. That makes sense. Is she driving it, I wonder?
So,
Do you have to get inspections in Canada? Oh yeah, she's still owed on it. Because remember, she was trying to sell it before she went to Kuwait, but they weren't able to even give her enough money to break even on what she still owed. For example, she owed this is just example numbers. Let's say she owed 7,000. They only wanted to give her 5. So she couldn't even break even. That's crazy.
completely moving to another country,
Couldn't even give it away.
you know, it's kind of a big culture shock sometimes.
Well, no shit. I mean, you went from Canada to Kuwait. Like, that's so different.
But that over time has gotten pretty, it's become pretty normal. But I mean, yeah, of course, sometimes I miss some of the comforts I had in Canada. But
Is there any Canadians in here? I keep hearing about Justin Trudeau. Like, apparently his approval rating is like really, really, really low. I don't really know. I don't really follow Justin or what he does, so I don't really know why.
A lot of those things were not healthy for me, you know? I should be able to function normally and happily without being high. Like, you know, and addiction is very big for me. And I think a part of me doesn't want to go back to Canada for that reason. I don't want to fall back into addictions that I don't have.
You're already like this, literally, this video right here is you feeding into your addiction, like literally feeding
Access to here,
into it.
you know, drugs, alcohol.
Right. Yeah. His approval, Justin Trudeau's approval is lower than Biden's. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? Justin Bieber. Wait, what happened to Justin Bieber? You don't give a rat's ass about Trudeau.
Ordering 3, 4 times a day. I don't know, like just whenever I want, you know, just being very frivolous and not good with money. I just don't trust myself right now. And believe it or not, Salah really,
You don't really see her spending like, of course she's bought a lot of food, but you don't see her really buying much of anything. You know, maybe an abaya here and there. You know what I mean? She used to show all the time. She did get Lush, but she used to get stuff all the time and show it to the audience. She doesn't really get anything anymore. Maybe some clothes here and there, but that's it. Yeah, this is her after the meltdown, after she went to sleep and woke up. You know, she slept on it. And now she's kind of walking everything back.
he's very active in trying to make a really good future for us as well. So I'm learning a lot from him that way. Having to be more frugal because we're not rich, but we're not poor. We're not, we're doing well, but we're not rich.
Are they?
And, alhamdulillah, I'm grateful for everything I have.
They're doing well. You know what? It might also be that she can't even really afford Canada anymore. We talked about her views. Like, she's probably bringing in 3,000 gross a month. It would be difficult to survive in Canada on just that. But in Kuwait, I believe her rent is only 900, and then various bills. She would be fine. Like she said, she's not rich, but she could be fine in Kuwait. In Canada, it's a stretch to live off of just that. Because that's only like, after you take the taxes out, that's only like 2,200.
And I know people were like, your channel will do so much better in Canada. Well, I'm not going to do anything like that just for money, That's just so inauthentic and just...
Wait, her channel would do better in Canada?
Well, people were like, your channel will do so much better in Canada. Well, I'm not going to do anything like that just for money,
I don't know.
That's just so...
I don't know if it would really make a difference. We thought that Thailand was bad, but then she got back to Kuwait and it was even worse than Thailand.
Inauthentic, and
I don't know if her going to Canada would make any difference, because it's not like she's going to be running around doing cola with Natter. This little arc is the most interesting thing that she has done in months, or I guess since that last Rage stream. I don't know, but this is at least a little bit more lighthearted than her last Rage stream,
Money is just...
Where she was in that red abaya. It was giving like Satan vibes.
Not a good reason to do things that you have in your heart that you want to do, or to not do them because of money.
That's right. The reason that she did so well on her channel in the Natter, in the Canada saga, is because she would go live like 3 times a day, every single day. And I remember, like, she didn't really get great views. but she would get like 10K. So if you think about it, 3 live streams a day, that's 30K a day plus old views. So she was probably getting like 35K every day. She wishes she got that now. But the only reason her channel did well back then is because of the sheer amount of content she did. She was on, like, from when she woke up to when she went to bed, she was on live stream. And yeah, it was boring. You know, part of me kind of misses that era when she would live stream every little second of her life. It was really hard to cover, like a lot harder to cover than it is now, but you could always, like, it was like she was on live. If you had nothing better to do, she would always be on there and somebody else would always be sniping. So you basically just had all day entertainment.
My heart is with Salah. We're very much in love and married, despite what people think. I mean, I don't know where people believe all these weird theories that people come up with about us when there's zero proof, you know?
Because you don't show proof of the contrary.
But it's none of it's true. And
be more specific.
We love each other and pathetic. Stay mad, bitch. Stay mad, bitch.
Remember when she first got to Kuwait, there was a lot of rages. I do remember her sitting there watching FFG on a laptop and like screaming. Do you guys remember that?
I hopefully can spend the rest of my life with him.
And that was in Kuwait.
I just think the Middle East is the best right now for me, like to recover from addiction, to recover financially. No matter where I am, I can have access to certain things.
What does she mean by recover financially? Because nobody's believing that she's making her tax payments. What other debt does she have? Like, I've never heard of her having like credit card debt, but that's probably because she had debt in the past and wasn't able to get approved for a credit card.
The healthcare is pretty good here. It's actually really good. Like anytime I've used it, it's been very.
And you'd think like all the money that she gave to Natter, she could have paid off all of her debt, of her old credit card debt, her car especially. She could have paid that all off. But instead, she gave it all to Natter.
Very decent. And it's very affordable.
What's affordable?
It's actually really good. Have access to certain things. The healthcare is pretty good here.
Oh, healthcare.
It's actually really good. Like anytime I've used it, it's been very decent and it's very affordable.
I'm pretty sure they do have like, because there's so many expats. So you go to the doctor and there's almost always guaranteed an English speaking doctor because there's so many expats. I think there's even more expats than citizens. Maybe. I think I heard that before. Kuwaiti, like official Kuwaiti citizens. Like there's more expats.
It's very affordable for expats. So anyway, that's that.
Sank all her money in hotels and Coca-Cola. Yikes. And you know what's interesting about that is like she would go to the sleaziest hotels in town.
I don't know what else to say. Maybe I'll be able to better articulate it when I'm less tired. I was up all night until about noon. And I just felt gross and like tired and just
a little refresher.
Tired of thinking, you know.
Yeah, that's true. Kuwaiti citizens are a minority in their own country. I knew I heard that. I knew I read that somewhere.
And
I did my research.
I saw my cat coming beside me and cuddling up to me, and then
what's like the makeup? I do wonder like what is the makeup of the population? Kuwaitis versus like what country did the expats come from? Probably mostly America, India, and I don't know. But those are probably like the top. Not like the top, but in the top.
Watching him sleep, and I was like, I can't leave my family, you know, even for a bit. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes being very, very far from your homeland is weird too, you know? So I just have these mixed feelings.
Your homeland. It's funny for her to call Canada her homeland because she's been so down on the quote unquote Western world. I mean, she doesn't even associate herself with it. It's just odd for her to switch up and say, like, that's my home, when she has been dogging the Western world since she's got there. And, you know, the main thing that she goes to, right? It's not like she doesn't go to criticizing the government, right? She goes to, oh, there's so many addicts on the street, like, and homeless people. You've heard her say that, right? That's where she goes. In Kuwait, like, there's no homeless people screaming on the street. Girl.
And I think they're normal. I think it's normal for anyone to go through that in my situation. And a lot of you have left comments that you've been in that situation or it's normal and, you know, you understand. A lot of people were saying it's obvious you're not happy. I don't know how it's obvious. I mean,
it is. It's so obvious.
If you compare my time in Canada, I was crying all the time. Here, I've maybe cried once, you know.
You just cried last night. And what do you mean you only cried once? What about behind the scenes? Kuwait's 2018 population is 4.6 million, 1.8 Kuwaitis, 800,000 Arab, 1.6 million Asian expats, and 47K African. Oh, okay. What about like Westerners? 4.6 million people. That's not that many. Like, you know, because New York City is like 8 million just in that city.
Can't be happy all the time anywhere in the world, you know?
It's kind of a small
but
country.
If you look at quality of life,
it's like there only is Kuwait City. Like that's like the only city. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I would say it's better here for sure. Yeah. I'm not shut in all the time. I can go out whenever I want. I just have to ask Allah. I choose to isolate sometimes because my mental health is not good. And anyone can look up, you know,
suffocation,
mental illness.
No breathing.
It's normal.
Uh-oh. Are we still good, guys? It cut out. Okay, I think we're working. I have to use my phone as a... It's working really good, though. It hasn't, like, hiccuped at all.
But we do go out. I just don't always film because it's... Sometimes you just
like
want to do things
state.
without worrying about what to film, what angle, you know, all those kind of things. So, and depending if you go somewhere busy, like I haven't been feeling it. But I will get back to it because I do like doing vlogs, but sometimes I just don't feel it, you know, especially lately. So...
Cut my life into pieces.
It's also hard to like talk about a lot of my feelings surrounding things in my life I can't talk to you about, like not bad things, just personal life things that I want to keep secret, and I think that's actually very beneficial.
What do you guys think that they could be? Roll that back. Secret things that she's keeping from us?
So
good things?
It's also hard to like talk about a lot of my feelings surrounding things in my life I can't talk to you about, like not bad things, just personal life things that I want to keep secret, and I think that's actually very beneficial for me. I've said that a million of times, you know.
But what could it even possibly be? What she ate last night?
But I want to thank everyone for being
the really good binge meal she had at 3 a.m. We see you, foodie.
There and listening to me.
Yeah, things I can't talk about right now. Like what?
It just made me realize, like, with the amount of people,
Amber,
there's a lot of people that were there just like for drama and like already trying to like skew what I'm saying and make assumptions about how I'm feeling. And there's a lot of people that were there for support and love, and that means a lot to me. Like, I think people think, well, you shouldn't be talking on the internet. No, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that.
Health problems, but she said it was like a good thing. Rach Danderfield, thank you for the super chat. Cut my jeans into pieces. These are my homemade jorts. Thank you, Rach. Cheesy stuffed garlic bread. her true weight, her no sex. It's giving ALR going through something, and I can't talk about it right now.
In my opinion, talking to people who care about you, you know, like whatever.
She totally misses those drive-throughs.
So
She can't go through the drive-through anymore. It's all just delivery. Wouldn't you get so bored? She has to be bored out of her mind. Because if you think about it, what does she do all day? Okay, clean the apartment, cook. She don't even cook every day, and she don't clean every day. So she's just on her phone, right? And she doesn't even have like many items. What the heck does she do all day? She must just be on her phone all day, right? TX Voodoo, thank you for the super chat. Thanks for a fun chat. Thank you, Voodoo. Welcome, welcome. Her new job. Oh, yeah, she's traveling around the Middle East. Right, right.
anyways, I guess that's about it. That's how I'm feeling. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be
8 hours of
just sitting put
TikTok.
and doing something else. I don't know.
She needs some friends.
Canada for the holidays.
Their only friends turned on them.
I don't celebrate Christmas anymore, and I hate the snow and the winter, so
Oh my goodness, she's not even celebrating Christmas anymore. Well, obviously.
I don't know.
Did they do like KFC or something? I know is it Japan? It might be Japan or China or both. On Christmas, like they don't really celebrate Christmas. They do, but they don't. Not like we do. They'll go to KFC.
To see. Anyways, you guys will find out eventually what I end up doing, where I end up going, if anywhere. But we're not getting a divorce. We're not splitting up.
Why is she even putting that out there? We're not getting a divorce. Is that where it actually was? Because I didn't even really get those vibes from her little midnight meltdown, her breakdown. I didn't get divorce vibes. I got sad, lonely vibes. I don't know. I don't think that they're spending that much time together. He's doing, like, they're leading separate lives. They're living together, but they're leading separate lives. He's on the computer and she's on her phone all day and eating. It's Japan, yeah. Yeah, in Japan on Christmas, they get KFC. And I heard you have to order like months in advance because everybody wants KFC on Christmas in Japan. So you got to get your order in. It's probably so much better. Like, don't think of it as States KFC. It's probably way better.
And
Who's that? I just got a random weird Facebook messenger. Can I ask you a question? Who is it? No, you may not. How did you find me? It's probably a scammer. From Miami. I'm just kidding. I don't know if they're a scammer, but I don't know how they found me. Get your orders in.
that's for sure. That was never a case. You know, I don't know how people confuse just having a bit of homesickness and my insecurities in the relationship to us getting a divorce. But I guess people have wishful thinking. I don't know why people would wish that.
Wishful thinking.
And my for a case. You know, I don't know how people confuse just having a bit of homesickness and my insecurities in the relationship to us getting a divorce. But I guess people have wishful thinking. I don't know why people would wish that.
Why would that be wishful thinking?
For their own entertainment. It's kind of odd.
The Unfriended movie. Did you guys see that? Wasn't there a sequel? I never got to see the sequel, but honestly, that was very eventful for what it was. Kind of like Paranormal Activity. That was an event. Do you guys remember when Paranormal Activity came out and everybody had to go see it? And it was so boring. There was just like a little payoff at the end. I went there with my first boyfriend to see that.
But it is what it is, I guess. Anyway, guys, thanks for listening
And that's it.
to me, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
And that's really it. You enjoyed Unfriended? Yeah, I did too. It was so like interesting. It was so like inventive in a way. But I think the sequel was like probably panned because you can't do that again. Like it was good because it was never done before. But then if you do it again, like no. Does anyone remember Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, Unfriended parody? And she like unalived herself on the beach and then Shane like pissed in her mouth. Does anyone remember that? I swear to God it's true. I swear to God. Yikes Cities, Bike Titties. You don't like movies like Paranormal Activity? I mean, it was like cool for the time again because it was something different. Do you guys want to look at something else? Should we look at like Hungry? If you enjoyed Unfriended, you will enjoy Host. It was a COVID webcam movie. Ooh, really? Webcam movie. Host 2020 or 2021? Shane's a freak. Yeah, like they literally had a shot of him peeing on her. Does anyone remember that? It was kind of weird. Decoding NYC. What? Oh my goodness. It's a very scary time right now. Like it's very doom and gloom on the news, you know. What is this? Oh no, Alan Roberts is coming for Hungry Fat Chick, saying YouTube monetizes her food addiction. Yikes. I don't know, like I feel like Hungry's kind of in the same boat as Chantal where they sit on this fine line. I don't know if YouTube is going to care about it or not. Didn't he pee on Tana? No, Tana peed on him. That was like an accident, I guess. An accident. That was on YouTube, yeah. Because it was weird because Tana, I think, was 17 hanging out with Shane. And Tana even said like that it was weird. When she was in her 20s, she like talked about it. You know, because when you're that age, like you don't understand. You think it's like cool. Let's say you're like 16 dating someone who's 25. It's wrong. But you think it's like cool when you're that age. And then when you get older, you realize, oh, that was wrong and illegal. Searching and missing. Like when I was 21. No, 20. I would talk to like these old men. There had to be something like wrong with them, right? Why would they want someone who's 20? He told her to. Really? I don't really remember it that much. But does anyone remember Shane Dawson making out with Gabby Hanna? I won't subject you guys to it, but everyone will like literally leave. 0 current viewers. YouTube used to be an alternative place. What do you mean, like for emo people? There was a lot of emos on here. What's an appropriate age gap? It just depends like how old you are. I feel like once you're like 21, I mean, you're an adult, so For me, I like 25 to 35. So 5 older, 5 younger, but that's just for me. Raven. Who's bi? Oh, Shane. Oh, yeah. I always forget that Shane is bi, allegedly. Ew. And Onision. Ew. It's gross. Should we watch a little bit of this? I don't know. Let's watch like a little bit of it. We'll probably talk about something else. But I can't really do these 30-minute mukbangs, but I kind of want to see the beginning. See what she has to say for herself. What do you have to say for yourself, Missy? This was when? This was November 1st. Should I take down all my Halloween decorations when I get home? I guess it's time. Should I start putting up the Christmas decorations when I get home? My aunt bought me a Christmas tree Lego for Christmas last year, but I still just have it in the box because I was like, I'll put it together next year. And it's time. It is time. Hungry weight loss chick.
Hey y'all. Woo, happy Halloween.
Midnight 84, thank you for the super chat. Check out Radder, found footage with Ashley Benson. Ooh, I like Ashley Benson. Thank you, Midnight. I'll write that one down. Radder. Oops. Is everything okay? I accidentally showed my search history.
Yeah,
I don't think there was anything that odd in it.
it's October 31st. It's spooky time. Yeah, and I have a scary, huge spread from Pizza Hut.
You think she's gaining already? What has she done? Like in total, how many mukbangs has she done since she decided to quit the weight loss? So she has done Huge Italian Feast, KFC, McDonald's. Like she went full force back. Red Lobster Cheddar Bay biscuits, but that's just a recipe. But that still looks pretty fattening, very fattening. And now Pizza Hut.
Yeah, I don't know why, but I wanted pizza today. Could have had something to
Yeah, she deleted all the weight loss videos. I like lost my shit when I saw that. I was like, oh.
do with something I watched the other day. Well, and also, Papa John's has the jack-o'-lantern pizza, and I circled around getting that jack-o'-lantern pizza, and I was like, you know
Ew,
what? I'm gonna get a
Cam.
pizza that I'm gonna enjoy. So I got Pizza Hut.
I don't understand that. Like when people ask for that kind of
Yes.
picture, I don't understand. Like, are you really turned on by that?
I got their Super Supreme on a pan crust, large, no mushrooms, extra cheese, extra like 3 cheese blend, and I added banana peppers. Yeah. Oh, and I have a little bubbly to drink. I got all my sauces. Yes. And I also got
I kind of want to look at Life Minus Cindy.
chicken wings.
Oh, wait, no, she kind of bores me. I don't know.
And lots of chicken wings.
Do you guys watch Cindy or do you think she's boring?
This isn't gonna hold, but we're gonna try.
Okay, but the chicken wings look good.
Okay.
This makes me hungry.
Let me pull it back. And on the bottom here in the white box,
Some people get sick when they watch these, but I just get hungry.
I got triple chocolate brownies. Definitely didn't need it. Definitely didn't need it, but you know what?
Yeah, is she doing I guess tomorrow she'll post a weigh-in on her second channel. I quit. Okay, so this was her short. What is this one?
Hey y'all. I just got out here
What's the point of re-uploading these?
and apparently a package was delivered that I didn't know about
Oh yeah, this is about her package being
that
stolen.
was supposed to be coming November 2nd. And it came early and I didn't know. And guess what? It was gone.
Somebody snatched it up. 21 is grown. No, 21 isn't grown. I'm just saying, like, if you're an adult and you're making your own decisions, it is what it is in the eyes of the law. And I could judge it, but it is what it is, you know? But no, you're not grown at 21.
I ain't dieting or doing all that stuff on freaking Halloween. Today's my biological daddy's birthday. October 31st. Yeah, read into that what you will.
Oh,
But yeah. Okay, and I got all these sauces. I got the pizza sauce. I'm gonna open these. I'm gonna open some of them anyway.
but what I wonder is like how much longer can she do this? Like, I understand that she's in this situation where she can't afford her bills, but how long can she keep this up?
I got pizza sauce. I got ranch. Yeah, Pizza Hut's what's it for me.
She never really has a topic either. It's always just about the food.
It's the obligatory diet soda.
Something about Candy. I kind of like Candy. Like, I think she's a sweet person, but she's very much struggling, and I don't know how long she can keep this up for until something catastrophic happens. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Nuh-uh. She got the brownie.
And I guess a fork.
Have you guys ever had like the cinnamon twists on like the cinnamon at Papa John's? They have this cinnamon bake, like monkey bread almost. It is so freaking good. I'm a sucker for cinnamon, like cinnamon bun style things. Oh, I could just eat that every single day. I love it so much.
Got my cart.
That's like a brownie cake, family size brownie.
Yes, indeed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Lordy.
As she puts away her walking stick.
Y'all have been watching the hell out of that Steven Universe show. Man, y'all know how Adventure Time had me crying?
Okay, so this is Pizza Hut. I do believe at Papa John's they also have like a giant cookie. Candy's nice. The Farms claims that Candy's nice image is fake. Someone says that Candy doesn't talk to her kids. She has kids. I didn't even know that she had kids. She's the most likable, but also the most boring. Yeah, I can't sit, I like kind of checking in on what she's doing, but I never really sit down and watch these whole mukbangs, not even in my own time. I do like to kind of peek through. And I would watch her weight loss vlogs like all the way through, but I did fall off.
Why didn't somebody warn me about Steven Universe? Somebody should have warned me.
Is that icing?
Okay. Ooh, ugh, clone sauces. Alrighty.
You think her whole image is fake? So she's not hungry, she's not fat, and she's not a chick?
If that's right in the middle or not. But if I pre-cut it and I put it in the fridge,
Are her kids over 18? Yeah, they have to be.
whew. I told y'all when I sit in this chair, my legs go to sleep. Well, the left one is waking up now. It's like, hey, lady, I'm awake again. Oh.
Till the end of the night.
I was going to get birthday cake for my daddy. My dead daddy. My ghost daddy. But
I don't know why, but that just made me think of Dee Dee.
I decided that these triple chocolate brownies.
I did. Okay, this is embarrassing, but I wanted to know if Dee Dee was still alive. So I checked, and she is. They did like a Halloween live stream, and Natter was like dressed up. I can't even remember what he was dressed up as, but Dee Dee wasn't even on camera. I don't know the last time. I don't ever really check on his channel, just every now and again to see if Dee Dee is alive. But I haven't seen her on camera in a long ass time. After they brought that mom, that was like the nail in the coffin.
Would be quite enough.
You checked on Dee Dee yesterday too? Yeah, I just feel like I need to see if Dee Dee's alive and then I move on with my life.
I'm separating them into several smaller little brownie bites.
I hope that mom's okay.
I know, I didn't need to show all this.
The mom situation is just crazy.
All right.
Why would she not be alive? Because Natter's already like,
Okay.
didn't he admit in the like snuff films, he said that he unalived his ex, but why didn't he get in trouble for that? I don't understand that. They didn't have enough evidence?
Yeah, freaking Steve. These cartoons,
Or what?
I'm so emotional. I'm like crying. I was like, why are you crying? Stop it. Yeah, I got that icing. Ooh. Okay, get my fork back.
Natter's job is to take care of the mom. Yeah, because they have like, I know they have, if someone in your family is disabled or elderly or whatever, they need a caretaker for whatever reason, you can kind of sign up through the government and get paid to take care of them. So, but you the fact that they would even let Natter do that is crazy.
I get one from out of the middle. Oh, shoot.
No, she already ate like a few slices of the pizza.
Ooh, that's 1/16 of this brownie. 3 pieces of Super Supreme pizza. Don't forget the extra cheese and the 3 cheese blend.
She didn't even really eat that much. That's about what I would eat. 3 slices and then some brownie.
And I had some of the sauces, but
Oh my gosh, I remember one time I got Papa John's. I had like 2 slices of the pizza and then I ate the entire cinnamon monkey bread thing. It's probably like 1,200, 1,300 calories.
oh my gosh, it's so gooey.
Got away with literally.
All right, I got one from the middle.
That's true. He forced the mom to get a short haircut that she didn't want. I seen that on Twitter. I hope he goes
get
to
one from
jail,
Edge.
but
Because y'all know that's how I live my life, right on the edge.
I don't have the most confidence in the Canadian justice system. Do you guys?
You know, at least it could be more fun, right? Than just sitting here, you know, eating.
Wow. Okay. I think I'm done with this one. But that was interesting. Let's see how she signs off.
Later in the week, probably. And I have another couple of pieces of pizza one day. I'll have pizza and brownies later in the week, probably. And I have another couple of pieces of pizza one day.
How long can you keep a pizza for, though? I would honestly only eat it the next day, cold, and then it's going in the garbage. But
A couple of pieces of brownies on a different day. But the freezer's going to be happy tonight. Anyway, love you guys very much. And
There is a lot of moaning. That's those feeder moans. Not pheromones, feeder moans. Do you guys know Pheromone from Drag Race? She was one of my favorite. Are you looking for an online testosterone? Maybe. It just depends. Like, I need blood work done. There are places you can just go and get blood work real quick, right? Like a Med Express or something. They can do your blood work. I kind of just want to see like if anything is low, if like my vitamin D is low or whatever. So are her views up? Yeah, they are. She's been getting, I think, like 30K on every mukbang. Yeah, 39K McDonald's, KFC 30K, Italian Feast 40K. But it's not as many views as she used to get before she did the weight loss. Quest Labs. Yeah, I've been there before. Because when you're in rehab, like they take you to Quest Labs to get your blood work and stuff done. So can they just like tell you, is that just like a routine thing? Like I can just go in and they'll tell me if I'm low on this or I'm low on that. I took an HIV test and I'm negative recently. So we're all good on that front. Sexual health is good. Know your status. Know your status. You can get a free HIV test on the internet. I actually saw it on Grindr. There was an advertisement on Grindr that was like free HIV test. So I was like, all right, fine. And it really was 100% free. Oh, you could just mail it. But how do you mail your blood in? Like, how do you draw it? Is that just like a swab? No, I think you need a doctor to order it. I need to get different insurance. Because I don't know. I don't have good insurance right now. You should go get a physical. Yeah. What do you mean 100K? I need to go to the gyno. Just kidding. Get some action. Got some action. No glove, no love. I used to be really bad, like being a little hoe. No glove, but now no glove, no love. You got your annual checkup. The other night, a guy was multiple times by a guy he was just met on Grindr. I've heard of that before. Like people, like really bad homophobes will go on Grindr and meet up guys just to hurt them. And I've heard about that happening in the Middle East. But even in the States, there was the Grindr killer. That's actually a person. Have you guys heard of that? The Grindr killer. I think YouTubers have done videos on it. 10K a month. Well, I don't make 10K a month. I need to pump out more videos. Maybe if we do like 3 every single day, like Chantal. I feel like that's just like too much though. No. I try to do 1 a day, but even that's like too much. It's just sometimes it feels like there's nothing to talk about. Even when I open up, like, I'll go on maybe X and see, like, what can I talk about? There was that Rosanna Pansino drama. I just didn't really care about that. Like, if I don't care about it, I just like I can't sit down and just do it. Because a lot of these people, they'll just like do whatever. Like, they don't give a shit. They just want to make money. And fine, do you, boo boo. I mean, if you think about it, like the newspapers, people working for a newspaper, they don't always want to cover what they're covering, but they do anyway, because it's a job. Being that bothered. What are you bothered by? Oh, to go on Grindr and like hurt someone. He just went and got in the backseat of a stranger's car. Yeah, I mean, I've done that before where I've met someone at like 2 o'clock in the morning and I didn't know them. It's not good. It's dangerous, but I've never had any problem. They've always been gay. They've always been, you know, who they said they were, but I wouldn't recommend that. I'm like too afraid to do that now. I'm talking when I was like 20, 25, I used to do these things. I'm kind of boring now. The annoying thing is he said it don't matter who wins and then stages it. Oh yeah, the Mr. Beast thing. But Rosanna, like, she apologized to Mr. Beast, and then yesterday she took it back and said, wait, never mind. I'm still mad at him. And people were clowning her on Twitter. Like, all of her replies were like, girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? Girl, what are you doing? Can't be too careful nowadays. Very true. Like, I hate FaceTiming, but I feel like you have to before you meet them, you know, just to make sure that their pictures match. That's why whenever you watch like Catfish and they've never FaceTimed, it's like, girl, are you really that naive? Are you really that naive? They refuse to FaceTime you. And it's been 3 years. Mr. Beast is cringe. I mean, he's done some good things for people, but he's a child entertainer. He's a children's entertainer, which is fine. It just couldn't be me. I mean, there's a much larger audience. Like, there's so many kids on YouTube, like iPad kids. So, kids content isn't really a bad idea. Should I do kids content? I don't even know what I would do. Like, video game? Question mark. You love being boring now? Yeah, you're not going to see me like twerking at the club and getting on in the bathroom. Been there, done that. No, I've actually never done that in the club bathroom. That's gross. I don't do that. I close my legs to married men. I think we have that soundbite, actually.
Close your legs to married men. Close your legs to married men. Close your legs to married men.
I think I added that when Chantal got with that married man. Remember that? He might not have even existed, but it was an interesting arc. It was just because she was fighting with Natter, so she like found this married man, allegedly, or she made him up to make Natter jealous, but Natter wasn't jealous because he was literally just with Dee Dee. Where would Chantal be if Dee Dee never came into the picture? And she got him that house, and she got him that apartment in Montreal. Biker guy, something like that. Alex, date me. You want to go out for a date? I will go on any date that somebody else pays for. Especially if it's Cheesecake Factory. I can't say no to free food. I feel like I want to invite somebody out and pay because like over the years, whenever I'm on a date, the other guy usually pays. But now I want to pay because I'm older. Maybe I'll take someone out who's like 26 or something. Sexy 26-year-old. Should I open my grinder? I didn't open it up. I almost deleted it. I don't like it. I hate it. I never message anybody back on there anymore. I just use it for validation. Do I like barbecue food? Yeah. Like barbecue wings. I love wings. I got a dozen wings on Saturday. I got barbecue mixed with hot sauce. You know what they keep doing? So I ordered wings from this place twice. And each time I also ordered ranch. Both times they gave me blue cheese and it was there was a giant chunk in it. Giant chunk. And I wanted ranch. So I don't know what is wrong with these places, and they never get the sauces right. Never get the sauces right. Sweet and sour sauce, barbecue sauce, mambo sauce, ranch, mustard, pickles, sandwiches, pizza, hot dogs. This hot dog is juicy. You hate blue cheese? Yeah, I don't like it either. You either like it or you don't, right? Restaurant ranch is top tier. Yeah, I think so. Should we do a poll? Do you like blue cheese? Yeah. Did that give you guys tingles? I love doing these like random polls. Sexy ASMR. SXY ASMR. Okay, people do like it. What's like the tea on YouTube besides Mr. Beast? Because nobody cares about that. Like, is Tana Mojo doing something? Like, what is Spill Sesh talking about right now? Mr. Beast, probably. I like Spill Sesh. Now, I don't watch her as much as I used to, but I don't know. Why is that? That's so weird. Okay. Am I back now? Can you guys hear me now? I think it's good now. Type a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me now.